guys, Velocitea here, and today I'm doing a guest commentary for my good friend Diablo Azazel, and he's playing some AC4 Manhunt with our friend Jamie AC. So Diablo asked me to do this guest commentary, I want to say about a week ago, and I just got internet set up in my new apartment, so I can finally, so the first thing I did is load up his video and set up Audacity and my turtle beaches, and here I am, my turtle bitches as I like to call them. So right here, I believe they're on PS4. Yeah, they're on PS4. I don't think Jamie's on PS3, he's only on Xbox. So right now they're just punching up this guy, and his poor bodyguard's just like, man, I wanted to punch him next. So yeah, so Manhunt, I don't play much Manhunt. So Diablo, he's a more all-rounder, I feel like, than I am. I think we just met like through, I never actually played with him, we just met through like YouTube and Twitter, and he was actually one of my first subscribers and supporters, and he actually really helped me get a lot of subscribers right at the beginning when I was starting out my channel. So it's a huge thanks to you, Diablo. This is the absolute least I could do for you, a guest commentary. So those of you who don't really, well, I'm sure those of you who are watching this are subscribers, so I've never actually heard him do a commentary, and I think it's because his native language is French, and he doesn't like, he doesn't talk much in English really, but although I know there are people out there who do commentaries in non-English languages, so it would have been cool, Diablo. I think you should try it one day, I don't know. But anyway, so I really enjoy watching his like montage and things like that, and he's just a really great player all around. I don't know what the hell just happened right there. Jamie just kind of slid in and stunned that guy, and yeah, that was pretty laggy. That's what you get with AC4. So I'm not going to spend the whole match talking about the actual gameplay, because I don't, like, that's not kind of my style. So I want to just talk a little bit about the upcoming Assassin's Creed games. So just recently we saw a trailer for Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is the, I don't know if we're calling them last gen consoles now, even though a lot of people are still using them. So basically AC Rogue is going to be on PS3 and Xbox 360. And AC Unity, which has so far been the more heavily advertised, more featured in like E3 and other conferences, is Assassin's Creed Unity, which is the one on current gen or new gen consoles, so like PS4 and Xbox One. So that one, so AC Unity takes place during the French Revolution. It's right up your alley, Diablo. So yeah, so it takes place in the French Revolution, which is a really cool part of history in my opinion. I don't remember a whole lot of it because it's been a long time since I took a history class or anything like it, but some of my like favorite novels and things like that are from that era, like actually no, it's not. One of my favorite novels is The Count of Monte Cristo, and I don't think that's from the French Revolution. I don't know when that's from, but like for example, Les Miserables, like those of you who have seen it, that's a really, you know, it was recently adapted into a really cool film adaptation, so that takes place in the French Revolution, to give you guys, those of you who may not be familiar with it, to give you guys kind of an idea of that era and time. It's really cool. So I'm pretty excited about that. Like, I really am, and I mean, it's a huge controversy amongst us, like amongst this community, the multiplayer community, because obviously, for those of you who don't know yet, there is no multiplayer, like no competitive multiplayer featured in, so that guy tried to shield through that smoke, and it did him absolutely no good. Anywho, so yeah, so there's no competitive multiplayer in Unity, which sucks for us, it really does suck, but I'm hoping that this means that they actually pay attention to the actual single player, because let's be honest, that's why 99% of us that's why we fell in love with this series. We picked up AC1 or maybe AC2 and just fell in love with the single player. It was just, it's a really great story, and like the original few games, And honestly, in my opinion, and I know a lot of you probably disagree, but in my opinion, ACR is the last decent game in the series. I really, really hated AC3. Like, it was a struggle for me to finish, and I didn't even finish AC4, and that's for a few reasons. And that actually, I really liked Edward compared to Connor. I think Connor is the absolute worst character in the series. Like, he had so much potential, and he did not live up to it. And but AC4, in my opinion, was kind of slow moving and boring, and I just never got around to finishing it. But I'm really hoping that AC Unity kind of hooks me in and, you know, brings me back to loving the single player series, because honestly I'm getting pretty bored with multiplayer too. I think it'll be a refreshing change. I don't know if it'll bring back the multiplayer. I have no idea. What do you guys think? Like, do you think this is just a break for the multiplayer, or are we done with the multiplayer for good? You know, sound off in the comment section below. Let us know. Let Diablo know. I'm sure he's curious too. What you guys think? So that's AC Unity. And as for AC Rogue, I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure if it's been confirmed, but I think there is also no multiplayer in that. But yeah, that one so far is, I mean, the point in history for AC Unity is what's pulling me in, because I think it's a really, you know, the streets of Paris, that kind of brings us right back to the architecture that we kind of fell in love with in AC1 and the Ezio series. So that's really pulling me in. On the other hand, AC Rogue is also kind of getting me, I don't want to say excited. I don't want to say I'm excited for either of these games, because excitement, if you get excited, that leaves room for a lot of disappointment. I want to say I'm intrigued, because I think that's more accurate. I'm pretty intrigued by Rogue, because those of you who have seen the trailer know that it features, for the first time ever, it seems like the main character is a Templar. Now, we played as a Templar in AC3. It was kind of a surprise to us, but we know, you know, it was Haytham, Connor's father. But, you know, right from the beginning, and it seems like he's the main character, is this Templar dude, and he's, you know, bearing down on an assassin. So, yeah, so that's just kind of my rundown on the upcoming AC games, and I'm probably going to pick up both of them. I don't know when. I might wait for like a slight price drop or a Black Friday for those of us who are in the United States. But yeah, so, you know, sound off in the comment section below, like, what you guys think about the upcoming AC games. So I think I'll just, you know, go back to the gameplay right now. So, you know, Diablo's getting all these sick kills. I thought for sure that guy didn't see him, but so they're kind of in a really strong lead. I think 5,000 points in the lead. I didn't actually pay attention to the people in the lobby as I'm watching this. I don't think it's a super, I wouldn't consider this a competitive match in any way, but you know, we all like playing these kinds of games, just fun matches. I'm actually really crap at Manhunt. I'm getting a little bit better. It used to be like all I played in ACB, but I haven't, it hadn't, like, ever since ACR, I stopped kind of playing Manhunt, but I'm kind of getting back into it. I never really played competitive. I think but I think I would enjoy competitive, just because everyone knows what they're doing. There aren't people playing, I mean, ideally people playing like dicks. There aren't people stealing your kills, like random stealing your kills. But yeah, so what I do really miss about Manhunt in games after ACB is the disguise. Like, I really miss getting hidden with my disguises. That was a lot of fun. So what about you guys? Like, I don't know, what do you guys kind of miss about your previous games? And now with the new AC games coming out, well, I mean, they don't have multiplayer, but if they were to bring back multiplayer, what would you guys like to see? And what would you like them to kind of bring back, or maybe new abilities or new game modes that they might introduce? Who knows? Like, I think it's something cool to speculate about, because right now we don't even know if we're gonna get our multiplayer back. But I really hope so. Well, I'm trying to be positive. I'm a realist, so realistically I'm thinking, you know, maybe they're just trying to phase it out because it just hasn't been as successful as maybe they had hoped. It was kind of like a experiment anyway, because no one's really done this type of multiplayer at the scale that AC has managed to do it at. So it was a mildly successful experiment. Maybe they're just trying to, maybe they just had enough of putting resources into it. But I don't know. That's my realistic side talking. But my optimistic Assassin's Creed multiplayer fan is thinking, you know, maybe they're just trying to wait it out a year and, you know, just rehash it, make it better than it was, and really listen to the fans. But then again, it's Ubisoft, so who knows? Who knows what they're thinking? They completely did not listen to the fans. Like, look at Assassinate. It's just gone to shit. Despite it's gone the complete opposite direction it had been going for the past few games. So who knows? So yeah, if you guys haven't already subscribed to Diablo, be sure to do so. Leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.